Hello. Um, so the truth is I just am terrible at getting to my videos and editing them. The goal is to hopefully get this one edited and out on the channel, but I've been really lacking in getting lots of stuff done. So my main goal for tonight, and I thought I would just video myself doing what I normally do. I don't know. So I need to make a list of everything that I need to get done in the next tomorrow. So as I'm like doing stuff, I'm just gonna make my list. So one of the first things is I'm really trying to, I don't know, consciously get rid of old inventory for sale, get rid of old stash, personal stash, and I've been going through lots of stuff because I need to probably just reorganize the whole thing, and there's just there's a lot. So I've been trying to reorganize this little bit, this little bit, this little bit, and when I did, I came across a whole bunch of stuff that I had done a long time ago. And oh, I don't know, I want to say maybe this was maybe like the 5th, maybe 6th quilt that I did. And at some point I had decided that I was done with that quilt, and I made it a very small lap size, and I used the blocks apparently that I had put together and put it into a pinner. I just did these like stripe blocks here. This is a very nice lap quilt. It's very old, it's very loved. It's very stained. This is the reason why I hate white background quilts. I mean, I do make them, but I don't prefer them. I'm not gonna say I hate them. I love the way they look. I hate the way, like this has, it's, you know, there's some like brownish, tannish stains. There's a big old pink dot on there for my daughter using her markers. And it's just, it is what it is. But I love this quilt. But I have all of this that was originally to be that quilt. I also have the pattern, which is amazing that I kept the fabric with the pattern. This is what that quilt was supposed to look like, and you see I did something completely different because I normally always do. I'm trying to look for the cover page, but I don't have a cover page. I can tell you it is a Moda pattern. I'm gonna guess that it's a free pattern, but it doesn't say the name of the pattern on any of these pages. Anyway, I'm going to pack this up and put it in something. I was looking for a plastic bag, and I just got done purging like every plastic bag. I am such a saver. I save all these plastic bags because I'm going to need them one day, and I am going to need them one day, but I had to start somewhere and getting rid of those plastic bags. So I guess I'm using something from my store. And I'm going to put all of this in a spot. And I'm going to seal it up because I am probably not going to get to it anytime soon. So all of these, they're so pretty. I mean, I love them. I've got to do something with them, but it won't be now or soon. So, I mean, it's been probably all these little 2-inch squares. 5 years since I did that quilt. So, Yes, no, it's not happening anytime soon. Probably sit there for another 5 years. And some scraps that go with it for whatever reason, throw those in. And I'm not even sure that this goes with it, but this is the same background fabric. I have a bunch of half square triangles that I actually went and drew the lines on. It's probably before I got my diagonal seam tape. I don't know, but it's gonna go in there too because it's the same background. So put this away. So that's actually one of the things on my to-do list that I'm gonna say is done. And I'm sorry I look like this. It is Saturday night. It's almost midnight. This is when I get to this room and get to start working because my husband works nights. So unless I have a customer quilt that I have on the frame, I don't actually like to be in here because I like for him to get his sleep. So, now that it's packaged up, the question is, where am I going to put it? That's something else. All right, so I brought this just to show you. I love how crinkly this one is. I wish I remembered. I wish I would have started taking notes, and I still don't log things well, to be honest with you. But I wish I would log things better so that I know what batting I use, because now I use all the same batting. I use all Quilter's Dream. And that's just because since I've started my business, that is the vendor that I chose to go through. I like most batting. I don't really have any problems with any batting. I just chose Quilter's Dream because as a vendor, they were easy to work with. So that's that decision. I'm gonna get this out of here because I'm gonna show you something else that I have going on. So this is a quilt that I am currently working on. I'm kind of going to put it to the side. It's going to be another work in progress. The reasons will come. So anyway, this is going to be a work in progress because when I finished it, I decided I need to have more, which is pretty typical for me. I feel like it needs to have a white border around the edge. And I also feel like it just needs something on the top and on the bottom to make it taller, because I'm not a fan of square quilts. It's just a personal preference. I'm not a square person. And I think that's the only reason why I'm kind of, I mean, maybe kind, no, I'm a lot more taller, but so I need to do something with this. So I'm going to do some flying geese. I'm going to do a white border all the way around. I'm going to do flying geese, and the flying geese are going to come in between right here where these stars are. So I guess this, if you were to consider this to be a flying geese, it will be the color with the white on the edge, but it would be here, and then there would be another white strip on the bottom. Literally, if I took a day, it would be done. But I have got so much stuff going on. I am going to put that to the side. So this pattern came from a Annie's quilting book. It is Walk at Sunset from the pre-cut strips and squares. Wow, I can't talk. Anyway, this is a great book, but this is the first pattern I did out of that book, but I had no issues with it other than, did I follow the pattern? Mostly, except for I didn't use the yardage. I had some charm squares, so I had to substitute some of that information and use the charm squares as opposed to yardage, which there's a little bit of math involved. It really wasn't too bad, but I thought I had 3 charm packs and I only had 2. So I had 2 more charm packs of another set that I actually incorporated in there. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's these, the 2 that I had were like these dark blues and purples, but the other ones was like these bright blues. So I have a bright blue star in the center. I'm going to show you. a bright blue star in the center. And then like on the edges, I have those bright blues. That's how I made it work, at least so far. So I need to package that stuff up and put it away. I'm going to put that on my to-do list for tomorrow. So I'm going to sunset stars, pack up for later. Okay, so the next thing that I have to get done tomorrow is or tonight, I might do it after the video, I need to get customer quilt on frame and set up. I won't be starting it, but I will get it on the frame and set up. So hopefully it's done tomorrow. When I wake up, I can actually quilt the quilt. We'll see. Okay, so there's that. The next thing I was going to tell you guys is this beautiful thing. This is, yes, it's a dress. And yes, it's a patchwork dress. And I love this dress. This was a dress that my best friend, when she got married, this is what the bridesmaids wore. I found it very strange then. She's very much a hippie. She's no longer my best friend. I can't tell you how it's, well, when I moved up here 6 years ago was kind of the end of that. We've said hi once or twice, but not really. We don't talk like that. And it's sad, but sometimes people just, sometimes you just have to move on. She was my best friend since I was 16 until I was 40. So 24 years she was my best friend, but nonetheless, I have this beautiful, beautiful dress. And living up here, sorry, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Living up here on the reservation, we have powwows that we like to go to. And I have ribbon skirts. I'm gonna see some of my native fabric back there. It's really pretty. I am going to make this a jingle dress. That's my new big idea, because I'm never going to wear this thing out in public as much as I love it, except for at a powwow. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. It's bright. It's bold. But I'm going to tell you, I am not wearing a patchwork anywhere out in public that's not. So I figured, let me just put some, I'm going to put some jingles in between these purple half square triangles. And it's kind of strange the way the dress is, because it like splits to give, I don't care. I just, wherever in between these purple half square triangles, I'm going to put like one at both ends, and I think one in the middle. I don't know, I'm going to have to see how it all jingles, but I'm waiting on some cord and some beads, because I have an idea how I want to do the jingles. I'm going to sew the cord. Anyway, you don't need to know all that, but anyway, that's a project. That's going to happen. The next thing I need to do is I need to take Dorothy here, and I need to put her away. I was twisting the wrong way. Okay, Dorothy needs to get put away, and the reason is because I need to get out my heavy duty machine, because I'm going to be doing a jelly roll rug. I love Dorothy. She's fantastic, but I don't think I want to put her through a jelly roll rug. So she's going to get put away for a little bit. I also have some leather stuff that I want to work on, so I'm going to bring I don't have a name for that machine yet. I actually haven't used that machine all that much. I was going to use her for binding. I just have not had the time to master that. So it's just something I don't offer. So she's kind of just sitting there. So she's going to get her little turn up at the main sewing desk for a while. That'll be fun. So I did a quick little snippet, and I will either I'll insert it here real quick. I'm going to probably post it on Instagram too, but here you go. Hello, welcome to my sewing room. It has been kind of a crazy day in here today. I've just been thankful to even be in here, but I have a small wall hanging that I never got done for Christmas, but I'm finally getting the binding on. Hooray. I got a quilt on the frame in the middle of redoing a bobbin at the moment, but I got a notification that something I've been waiting for has come to the post office. So I ran to the post office, and let me tell you, I'm so excited. So I don't know if you guys are on Etsy, but I'm on Etsy probably way too much, probably way too much. So I recently ordered this cute little thing for binding, which I did use today, and I love it. She also does these other ones that are flat, and I can't find the one that I currently have. I ordered both because I didn't know exactly which one I was going to like. But anyway, shortly after ordering that, I was thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, this would be so cool if there was a really big one for like a jelly roll rug. And I've only done one jelly roll rug, and it didn't turn out at all, but I'm going to give it another try. So that will be to come eventually. So I reached out to this girl. Her name is Jen. It's from the Spoolery & Co. I don't know, maybe I should. There you go. The Spoolery & Co. She is on Etsy. So if you like these little spool things or want to explore, I've had several. I mainly used like cardboard, so this is a complete upgrade for me. But I said, hey, I'd really like a spool like that for like a jelly roll rug. And luckily she said, yes, I would like to collaborate with you on this. I said, fantastic. So we were talking about, and she had drawn up two different designs, two designs. This is how wonderful she is. 2 designs. And I said, I'm not really sure. I like the way this one looks, but I think this one's more practical. The thing is, as I said, I kind of want to be able to put it on a paper towel holder. She said, I got you. Listen, I sent her a picture of my logo, that right there. And I said, just match colors. And she said, okay. I got today in the mail these fantastic, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I got a purple one. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? Oh my God, I'm gonna have so much fun. But she also gave me a blue one. And let me show you the difference, if I can. I don't know how, because I don't have this on a stand. I just wanted to video. So one is, oh, I can't. See, this one's thinner and the purple one's a little bit fatter. I think the thinner one is actually going to be a little bit more practical. I think it'll hold more jelly roll, you know, the whatever you put together for the jelly rolls. But I really like the way the purple one looks better with the fatter. So I'll let you know how it goes, but I'm super excited, and I will get back to you after I start making a jelly roll rug. I have, like, I don't want to say how many more projects I can get finished before I get started on that, but I might just have to start it. So anyway, oh, how wonderful she is. I just wanted to say, my first order, I ordered 2 spools, and she sent me like one of these flat ones that she does. Well, when I sent her my logo, she's such a doll. Look what she did. She sent me one of every color in my logo. And I was so like, this is just the cutest. just the cutest thing ever. I'm so happy. But I will be getting back to you shortly and let you know how this all works. Yeah, so, I get excited like this. Something new and exciting and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, that's what's going on. That's why I have to get my heavy duty in here and set up heady. This list is getting long. And then I have to get some fabric quilt kits cut up. So kit up fabric. So I don't currently have it on my store, but I am really, really hopeful that I'm going to have it up there. I am starting a newsletter that I am going to send out periodically. I'm hoping for once a month, but even that realistically is, I'm gonna aim for once a month on my newsletter. But in that newsletter, I want to get out some of my older fabric, like my featured deals. And so I want to get those kitted up because I'm putting them at a special price to hopefully sell. Hopefully, we will see. It's really pretty black and white fabric. I'm not going to pull it out because it's in the back. I've had it in my store for 2 years now, and I haven't sold any. Partially because I haven't had my website up properly. So I need to discount it and get it out. So that is another thing. And I'm trying to think, is there anything? Ugh, I gotta order batting. I am down to maybe 1 or 2 quilts on my poly, and I have packages for my 80/20 and packages for my 100% cotton. When you send me if my customers who send me quilts, I don't like to use the packaging. It costs more. It has wrinkles. I have to make sure it gets all. I just don't like it. I would prefer to use the roll. So I need to get some of that ordered because I'm completely out of 80/20. I'm completely out of cotton. On the roll. I have them in packages, which I do bust into if I get some. How I do it is I have poly batting is included in my long arming charges. But if you want 80/20 or if you want 100% cotton, I charge extra. Still want it to come off of the roll. So I need to order something. I need to order all 3 of them. And I get white poly, but I get natural cotton. I get natural 80/20. If you want white, it comes out of the package. It's a little bit extra. So, because I cannot have 8 rolls of on the roll batting. Because small business and I only have so much room and I only have so many customers. So I keep poly 80/20 and 100%. That's it. If you want black batting, it comes from a package. If you want anything other than that, it comes in a package and it is more expensive. Okay. And it's more of a pain in the butt to work with. That's the truth. And I had a whole debacle with my iron. I have 82. And I totally just forgot to tell you that little snippet that I gave you. I'm going to do a different video on that. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to edit that out. Okay. For my long term, I'm going to flip this over because this is for tomorrow. But for my long term, I'm going to put my finish, sunset, stars, and I'm going to put finish, I don't even remember what it's called, but it was all stars. All stars. Yes, I've never put my top together, and actually, as much as I thought as I had done all of it, and all I needed to do was put it together, I found out that I have a couple of blocks that I never even did. So I'm going to have to go back, and hopefully they're still online and I can do that and finish my block of the month that I failed to finish. Was that during COVID? Was that 2020 or was it 2019? I don't remember. It's 2026. Don't tell me I've had that quilt for 5 years. Oh, okay. Okay. That might stress me out a little bit just thinking about it. Hopefully it was 2022. It's still 4 years. Oh my God, it doesn't make it any better. Okay, so that's where Breeze Quilts and Crafts is at right now. I don't know. I guess if you have questions, if you have comments, please leave them. Please be nice. I don't want to deal with mean people. I'm a nice person, so as long as you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. But I will treat you the way you treat me. If you're mean, I will gladly be mean back. And we'll see what happens with this video and the next video and every other video. Probably another 4 months before I post another one, let's be honest, because I'm absolutely horrible at this, but hopefully this one gets through. Have fun quilting, you guys.